So this is my homepage to my AAC app, which is TDsnap. I've made this bespoke to me. As you can see, I've got it very bright and colourful, and I've like categorised it into different things. We've got volume control, which are very big, easy buttons to press. And we've got create a plan, which is what I use to help me when going on holiday. So I have my packing lists, I have my shopping lists, I have a timetable of what we plan to do on the holidays. And I've got 3 of these in case I'm going to more than one holiday. I've got dog commands. I don't really know how to talk through this really, because it's just like a regular page except with commands for the dog. Because when I can't speak, this is how I communicate to my dog Asker. I press that and he responds to it. I also have some fun pages on here. For example, if there's a particular TikTok sound that I really love the sound, I'll save it in this folder. And I do the same with silly songs on YouTube. I love to save them on here. And even with sound effects as well. The reason why I'm not pressing any of the buttons is because I'm trying to avoid copyright with any of the sounds. With my feelings board, I've got Mr. Men pictures as the categories and put the according feelings underneath to help me find the according emotions quicker. Device sounds is essentially like the sound effects board, but with like ringtones and text tones that I've got on my phone. I've put them on here. I think those are all of the fun ones. Everything else is just like I need, is important. Most of what I have on here isn't really for leisure, it's for communication. But of course, the reason why I do have some leisure sound buttons is because, again, it can help me express myself and get across exactly what I'm trying to communicate. So if I'm not able to replicate the sound myself, it just adds a bit of personality. For example, I managed to do something that I didn't think I would have the movement to do, and I feel really proud of myself. I will press that button and it will say in Mr. Bean's voice, ta-da! And it's like, if I'm having a chat with someone and I'm feeling really happy or excited about something, I'll press the yay button and it will just be just like, yay, sort of thing. And it just, yeah, helps me get my point across, but it's also just fun and brings more personality, because I find with all of the voices, even the children's voices, they sound quite robotic and monochrome, and that's why I choose to have a child's voice, because I find the children's voices compared to the adult voices sound a lot less robotic and also sound closest to what I feel represents me with my voice, because I don't have a typical sounding voice and I am a very lively person, so I like to have a really animated sounding voice, and I just find none of the adult voices portray that. But even with the children's voices, it can lack emotion, and so I've got the sound effects board to help portray that. And then with the TikTok sounds and the random music sounds, sometimes I am just sat there waiting and you get very bored and no one's chatting with me, and to entertain myself but also to make others laugh around me, I will probably choose a really silly random song and just play that out randomly. And I have used this in the past, and I tell you, it really does lift up a situation, especially if whoever I'm with doesn't know what to do with me, doesn't know how to talk to me, and things are just quiet and awkward. I find just playing a silly song really helps with this. This is the overview of my homepage of my AAC app. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. But please be specific with your questions, because there really is just so much on my AAC app, and I don't know exactly what people are after or want to be shown or want explained to them when I show them my AAC app. So yeah, please be more specific on what it is you want to learn or discover with AAC videos, because I just don't know otherwise. Take care, bye bye.